I'm back with another weekly vendor reset of the level 29 bracket, and I'm sorry I'm a bit late, but yesterday I was at a birthday party and that's why it took me so long to make this video. And after that I was doing a live stream, I think 4.5 hours. We had some pretty nice fights. If you want to check that out, go ahead. But now we get straight into the video. I'm at Camp Hudson at the moment, and there's an LVOAC with Destructive, Fierce and Adept. So you could get Fierce active, then you have Adept, Fierce, and then you could roll Responsive or Deadly or I don't know, Competent, because if you have Fierce active you also have Competent active. And then that would make a lot of damage because you have a lot of crit chance in that case. I think Competent or Responsive would work out great with this weapon. And then you also have a small grip with 16% crit damage, 4% reload speed and 2% accuracy. Still at Camp Hudson, at the other vendor right next to it. He has a firearms mod with health, and 127 is a lot. I think that's the max actually. And it has 1k health points as well. At the Medicine Stand safe house we have another strong mod. This time it's stamina. It has 128 stamina and 1.18k health points. So that shows us that 127 isn't the max, but that's a really good roll. At the Ward safe house there's another mod. This time it's electronics, and it has 118 electronics and 1172 skill power. So that's pretty good for all of you who want to run a sticky bomb build maybe, or a support build. At the DZ8 checkpoint we got a rapid chest piece with pretty good stats. It has 501 electronics, 8% skill haste, 4% all resistance and 50% ammo capacity. At the Park Avenue checkpoint we have an interesting M4, and again it's a police M4. It has brutal, destructive and predatory. So if you can handle the recoil of the police M4, which I showed you the difference in the last vendor reset video if you want to check that out, you could actually use this weapon for PvE because destructive and predatory are great. You could roll something like ferocious on there and then it would be pretty good for PvE, because yeah, like I said, destructive, predatory, great talents for PvE. At the DZ5 right side checkpoint the vendor is selling a pretty decent custom M44. It has stable, accurate and prepared. So I'm definitely gonna buy this, and I'm gonna roll brutal instead of stable. Okay, I'm over here at this checkpoint and I found the best match ever, because they're selling a custom M870 with Competent and Responsive, which are two of the most powerful talents for a shotgun. But they're also selling Savage Gloves with shotgun damage, skill haste, health on kill and pretty high firearms. So in case you want to try out the M870, which I would suggest to you because it's really fun to play and not OP or cheesy, you could buy those two things and just equip it, and then you have a pretty good beginning setup. At the DZ1 left side checkpoint you have some Godroll Savage Gloves. They have pretty low electronics, 14% crit damage, 11% assault rifle damage and 7% skill haste. So that's the three attributes you're looking for in my opinion. So you just have to roll the main stat and they are great. So I would definitely buy those if I had space in my fucking inventory. At West 42nd the vendor is selling an extended magazine with 89% mag size, 3% crit damage and 2.5 crit chance. I've got a magazine with 97% mag size, but if you don't have a good magazine then you could pick that up. At the DZ5 safe house there's a large suppressor with crit damage and crit chance. But that's gonna be it for the weekly vendor reset. I hope you guys could pick up something useful, and sorry for being late again. And I see you next week on Saturday. Peace out, guys.
I'm ostracized and traumatized by everything I'm not alright. I'm lost inside, and anything I say you better listen up closely. Mostly, I'm the one and only. Bring it home slowly. Hand your boy the trophy. Patience is holy moly. I got him hating on me like Michael hates Toby. Force like I'm Obi. You know the one.